Watching me turn this Buried Secrets Torelei and Scaridise Island Clawdeen into Meowlody and Purrsephone from G3 Monster High. I actually really liked the way they were portrayed in the G3 TV show, so I was kind of disappointed when I saw the pictures for the official dolls. Also kind of disappointed by the price tag. I wish they could have been sold separately so that it wouldn't have been like $75 for the set. So I kind of made my own. I've never really done anything like this before, so bear with me. A lot of this footage was either me doing things out of shot or with my head just blocking the way, so I'm just gonna try and talk through all that I can. So I spray painted the heads after cleaning them off with acetone, and now I'm taking the acetone and going on to remove G3 Twylas markings on her arms and legs. I ended up having two bodies, and I considered drilling holes into the Twyla bodies to make their tails, but at the end of the day, I just really didn't like it. One of my biggest gripes with my Torelei doll is that I feel like the tail is just in the way more often than not, and it's like harder to dress them and everything. So these cats just are tailless. The spray paint wasn't a perfect match to the body, but when they're dressed, I don't think it'll make as big of a deal out of looking too horrible. And especially looking at it now, it's not too egregious. I feel like in person it's a little bit more obvious. I really wanted to stray away from the identical twin stereotypes, and I feel like G3 did a really good job of like making the girls more individualized, but I wanted to make sure that I also did a little bit of that in their makeup. I kept the one orange eye, one purple eye thing that they had, and it kind of like mirrors each other. I think that's really cute. So I kept that, but I tried to make their faces as different as possible. I'll explain a little bit more of that when I get to Meowlody's body. Oh, I'm already here. Okay, so I just reversed it. I did purposely make them to where they have their eyes looking towards each other, so when they're side by side, they're kind of like giving each other a side eye. I thought that was cute. Meowlody's, I put in a little bit more pink in the eye rather than a purple. I'm not sure how I actually feel about it, to be honest, even now that they're done, but it's what happened, so that is where we stand. I originally gave her pink lips too, but I liked it better with them both having the black lip because I thought it looked a little bit more intense. And here I am with the wigs that I ordered from W Sky Studios on Etsy. I really like these fur wigs. I thought it kind of also like was a little bit of a nod to like the more scene / emo. I'm not really that. I do consider myself an alternative person, but I do have a hard time like distinguishing between those two. But I feel like they kind of had that in G1, so I wanted to carry that over to G3 a little bit. So made them a little bit more edgy, because I feel like that's something that G3 really misses from the original, is that there's just not a lot of, there's a lot less alternativeness, and I think that's something that made Monster High really special back in the day. But I do really like G3 because I love the diverse bodies, and they're just so much more fun to work on, in my opinion. I haven't been customizing for that long, but I do definitely have a preference for the G3 bodies. Actually, I didn't have to make any clothes for these dolls because someone on Macari was selling just their outfits for like $10. So that was a really lucky find, but here they are. I really like them. I think they just look so cute together. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. I will see you next time.